Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Dee. I am a Saint Beauty artist, a DIY lash enthusiast, and a lover of all things beauty. So here on my channel, I talk a lot about Saint. If you don't know what it is a all-in-one compact system. Everything that I need to do my full face of makeup is all in one compact, super travel friendly, super affordable, great for dry, mature skin, oily skin, all the skins. I also do a lot about DIY lashes. So I've been using DIY lashes for about over a year now. I started with the Kiss False Scare lashes, and then I've kind of moved on to other brands. So I've got a ton of things, a ton of videos on my channel all about DIY lashes, different kind of looks, all that stuff. So definitely check out those below. But today's video is going to be a new product that just hit Ulta. It is Kiss and Press Press-On Falsies. So normally you have the glue and you kind of put the glue on and then you apply the clusters. These ones are supposed to be pre-glued. It says just press and go. So I figured this would be a fun video to do. It does say that they only last for 24 hours. It's patent pending, breakthrough, self-stick adhesive technology. Their pre-bonded clusters provide instant lash extension look for 24-hour secure hold. Their flexible band ensures a weightless and comfortable wearing experience. And the non-stick applicator, unique curved design, and revolutionary non-stick coating for optimal results. It says hold cluster from middle outer end to avoid touching band area right here. So this is where the glue band is, and you're supposed to apply it that way. And you basically pick a cluster from the tray, you place the cluster underneath your natural lashes, and then you squeeze the clusters and natural lashes together with the applicator. So I was going to use the applicator that I like. This is the Lilac Street applicator. It is absolutely amazing, but considering that they're recommending that you use the bond because it has like some kind of non-stick technology, then we're gonna go ahead and use that. So I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna open these up. They have a variety of different lash styles. The one I got was glamorous. You can see here, they look volumized. It does look like some of them are different sizes. Like these over here look a little bit longer here. That could just be, it doesn't say what the length is, if they're 12 millimeters or 14 millimeters, but that could just be a quality issue. I mean, Kiss is a incredibly affordable brand, so their quality is not, I mean, it's sometimes hit and miss. But they have glamorous ones. They have a couple other ones. I thought the glamorous ones looked pretty. And for me, this look was just, I figured, hey, if it's a one and done kind of thing, then not obviously, but if I'm doing, just for a special event or whatever, I'd probably want something a little bit more glamorous. So that was kind of my thought process. So here they are in here. They do look very shiny. Like right here where the glue band is, it does look kind of like vinyl a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see what they look like on the lashes. So what I'm gonna do first is just to make sure that I give the product the best chance possible, I am gonna go in and pre-cleanse my lashes just to make sure that there's nothing. I did do my makeup, so there's probably some makeup left over on my lash. So I use the Lashify pre-cleanse. It works fine for me, but basically what I do is I just stick it in there, and then I'm gonna go in and just make sure there's no makeup residue. And you can see right there, that is kind of left over on my lashes. So that is why I always go in and pre-cleanse, because regardless of what glue you're using, anything left on your lashes could affect the bond, and you wanna make sure that you have the best bond possible so that you get the longevity that you want. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see how easy it is to take these lashes off. Oh, that was pretty easy, I'll be honest with you. Okay, so it says that it has some sticking thing. I did go a little bit too deep with it. So because I don't have to wait for the glue to dry or whatever, I'm just gonna take the lashes out one by one and then apply it to my eye. But it does say to grab it here, and it doesn't actually look as shiny in, once I've kind of grabbed it out, it's definitely more shiny on this end, but that's where you're going to be applying the glue. So, but on the back side, or that's where you're gonna be applying it to your lashes, but on the back side, it looks pretty matte and normal looking, so it might be okay. So I'm gonna go in and just apply this. Does take a little bit of time because, here, let me do it this way. The wand is a little wonky just because it's not normally the one that I use. Let me show you real quick. It is pretty curly. I would say these are probably D-curls. That is the one, I guess, downside for doing like in-store lashes or like Ulta lashes or Kiss or whatever, the Falscara ones. You don't necessarily get to choose your curl. And so C curl is going to be less curly and D curl is going to be more curly. And the difference between that is if you have hooded eyes like me, the D curls a lot of times will hit this bone here and it just makes it a little uncomfortable. It's not the end of the world, but I prefer a C curl, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go in. So here I am noticing because the glue, the clusters are held on by glue. And so I am noticing as I'm pulling away, there's a little bit of residue left over, just sticky glue from the packaging. So I'm just making sure that there's nothing on the lash band. And I'm trying to overhang them just a little bit or overlap them just a little bit. That way there's no gaps. It is my absolute favorite step because it's so satisfying to know that you're like pushing the bond together and really making sure that that bond is strong. Yeah, the glue mechanism that holds it together, like I don't know if you can see right there at the end, you see that little dot? That is the glue from the packaging to keep the lash cluster on. And so it is kind of staying on there. So I'm having to make sure that I take it off. Now, the reason why you want to make sure you take it off is it's going to be on the underside of your lashes. And so because it's sticky and tacky, it's going to attract everything. So say you do your lashes, your eyeshadow afterwards, if there's any fallout, it could get stuck in that glue band or whatever, and it just makes your lashes look really yucky. And not only that, if you touch it or anything like that, because it's sticky, it's going to stick to you a little bit more, and you could accidentally rip your lash off because it still has its sticky part on the bond on the side. And you can see here, I don't know if you can see, right there, I didn't do a good job of pulling it off. But I'm hoping because these are just day lashes that I'll be able to. I don't have enough to do a whole cluster. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually cut a lash cluster like I normally do, just so I don't have a super overlap. So all I do is just take my scissors and I just cut it where I want. You can see the band right here a little bit, but it's not too bad. Okay, so that is one of them. Not bad. I definitely have to say, if you are somebody who is struggling, now we'll see how long it actually lasts. The biggest thing that I can remember when I first started out is playing with the wand and just getting comfortable with it and getting comfortable to putting something under your lash line. If you're like me and freak out with I don't like anything close to my eyes. I don't think I could ever be like a star or anything where people are doing my makeup all the time because I'm just like, kind of thing. So just the act of getting used to grabbing the lashes, getting used to where you're supposed to hold it, getting used to putting it on there and stuff like that. I think these are actually really good kind of like training wheels, if you will, to kind of get you used to it. Like I said, we'll see how long they actually last, but now that I've bonded this together, it's not a bad look. It's really, really pretty. And they are a little bit like dimensional. So they're not just like curled or whatever. They've got a little bit of dimension to them and they are super, super soft. So as far as the quality, their quality is pretty good, especially for how affordable this is. Let me go ahead. I'm going to speed up the other eye and then I will wear them the whole day. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, so about 7:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna wear them all today, and I'm going to come back at the end of the day and show you guys how long they lasted, if I had any fallout, what my thoughts are. Okay, so I think I just debunked their whole, I mean, they literally say unique curve design and revolutionary non-stick coating for optimal results. It keeps sticking. And I don't know if it's because I don't have, I mean, I've got eyelashes there, so the lash is going on there, but every time I try to bond it, it comes off on the wand. And it is so frustrating. I don't know what in the world. Okay, I got that one. Okay. We're not doing it. Well, and then the other problem is because I'm having to take the sticky, and I think that's part of the problem because the underside has the little glue that's sticking to the band. If I don't see it, or I'm trying to get all of it off, and if I don't get all of it off, then it's sticking to the wand as well. So I think it's just a problem with, they need to find something else than that stupid glue band. Okay, this eye definitely looks a lot better than this eye. It's just right there, that one. Maybe I'm gonna try to cut it. They'll try this at home. So that is that. Definitely like this one. This one is my problem eye. And when I say problem eye, it's just because you have to hold your wand a little bit different. So not a surprise that this eye was more challenging than this eye. And I think you'll find that with either eye. I still think it's a good training wheel thing, but now we will see how long they actually hold up. So I would give yourself several hours, at least an hour before your event, to put these on, just because it is, and not saying that I'm a pro by any means, but I've been doing this for over a year, so I know how to hold the different wands and stuff like that. So the fact that I was having so much of a challenge with this makes me think that it's not going to be as user-friendly as I originally thought. Like, this one went on no problem, but I think that if you're just starting out and you're still kind of getting accustomed to it, it is going to still be a challenge. But I think that it's less of a challenge because you don't have the glue that you're working with. I think it's just a good kind of training wheel thing to get used to putting them on, used to the placement and all that stuff. Now, do you want to spend $16.99 to do training wheels? Probably not. But if you're scared or just starting out, this might be a good option. So we'll see how long it lasts. Stay tuned. Okay, so it has not been the whole day yet. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I did these lashes about 7 o'clock this morning, about 7:30. But I wanted to come on here real quick before I forgot. So here in Texas, if you live in like the DFW area, you know that the wind is crazy here. So if you don't know anything about the wind in Texas, I think North Texas is probably the windiest place in the whole entire world. I know that's a general statement or whatever, but it is super, super windy. So we have some weather coming in, and the wind gusts are like 40 miles per hour. It is super, I mean, like hair flapping in your face, like almost knock you down kind of wind. And these lashes, I just walked out and had to drop something off at the vet, and these lashes held up to the wind, which is saying something. So the bond is definitely strong. So far, nothing. I haven't gotten any movement on them. Nothing has been, like, they're not tweaked or anything like that. But I just wanted to come on here and tell you that they can survive Texas wind, which is saying a lot. So it's been almost 12 hours. I have been shopping all day. Here in Texas, I did a little clip of the wind and how well they've held up for the wind. I've gone out like 5 times to different stores with the wind kind of whipping through. They have not moved. They have not budged. They still are holding pretty strong. I wanted to see. Yeah, like I'm pulling decently. I don't want to pull too much because obviously they're still attached to my lash and I don't want to rip them off, but I'm touching them. They're really not going anyplace. So you can sit there and, you know, you don't have to worry about you touching them wrong and them going anyplace. I did not see on the instructions how to take them off. My thought was I was going to use my Micellar Water because this is supposed to take off even waterproof mascara. So I figured what I do is just take a cotton round like this and just get it saturated. And because that bond is at the top part right here with my eyelash, I just figured that I would just put it like this and allow it to kind of break up that bond. This micellar water sidebar kind of thing is amazing. This stuff really does take off your makeup really, really well. I don't necessarily use waterproof. If I do, it's very seldom. So I haven't tried it on waterproof, but oh wow, okay. Well, there you go. Those slid right off of there. So that was pretty easy. That one is not coming off, so I'm gonna sit there. But they came off in one chunk. So I think any kind of eyelash remover will be perfect for this. For a second, I was like, where are my eyelashes? But because there's no glue, usually with like the DIY lashes, not the pre-glued like this one, you have a mascara wand that you put the glue in, and a lot of times there's residue left over. So I have to go in and clean that up. But I forgot with this, there's no residue because they're all still attached to the lashes. So that is pretty cool. I mean, they came off pretty easily. And then I'm just going to gently wipe my face. Yeah, not too shabby. If you watched my video, obviously saw that this eye was a little bit wonky. I mean, it's not horrible, but they're staying there even though I had some time. But final thoughts of this video or these lashes, I think these are kind of cool. I didn't expect them to work. I didn't expect them to last all day, but here we are. They were put through a test of time. Now, I don't know how they will hold up to water, so I wouldn't recommend doing water. If you're gonna do water, I would definitely do regular DIY lashes. But to me, these are great for a Christmas party. Well, Christmas is already over, but some kind of party or something that's only a day long and you can take them off. It does say that they last for 24 hours. I don't know if they do or not, but I'm not going to test them out. I think 12 or just under 12 hours is more than what I thought they were going to get out of. But then also great for just practice. If the glue scares you or you're still working with your placement, I think these are a great alternative because you don't have to worry about getting the glue in your eyes or the glue not drying or drying too quickly or whatever. You're able to kind of play with it and really get accustomed with the wand and where your hand has to be, because where your hand is on this side is going to change where your hand is on this side. So really just allowing yourself to get comfortable with it. I think these are a great option for that as well, kind of training wheels, if you will. But yeah, surprisingly, they work. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you end up trying this or if you've tried these before. Please leave your comments below so that other viewers know whether or not work for you. These are obviously, this is my opinion, but you may have a different opinion or different thoughts. Let me know if you have any questions below. Until next time, bye.